See the animated family comedy Goat, starring Caleb McLachlan and Steph Curry in cinemas March 12.
The Pete and Kimber Show.
Yes, good morning. Connecting you right across this great state of ours. It is the Pete and Kimber Show. Good morning, Kimber.
Good morning to you all.
We have a text line. Okay?
We've had a text line for a long time. It's 04800 21 945.
No. We've had a text line for a long time. It feels like to me the text line's gone a little bit quiet. I want to bring the text line back.
Is that just because, people have difficulty remembering the number? You could put it in your phone and save it, but it's a bit long when we give it out.
Well, we've fixed that for you, okay? Because nothing says memory like a jingle.
I love a jingle.
And we've come up with a jingle. And this jingle's going to stick in people's minds today. Are you ready for the jingle?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
04800 21 945.
Oh, I like the little...
Did you like that?
I love it, and I love the snazzy bit at the end.
Isn't that good? I'll play it again.
04800 21 945.
It is significantly catchier.
Let that sink in and use the text line. I'd love to hear from people this morning on text.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right.
Okay, well, text the show and tell us something that you like about the show. Tell us something that you enjoy about the show.
Tell us something you don't like about the show.
Oh, don't do that. I mean, you can. Don't be mean. And don't send photos. We can't accept your photos. So if you're thinking about sending something inappropriate, no surprises for us. It won't let them come through.
I know. I am keeping my fingers crossed for an update where we get photos. We'll see. So once again.
04800 21 945.
So there you go. Your task this morning is use the text line. There's something that has sort of irked me for a little bit, and not necessarily about us, right, but just about sort of radio shows and radio stations in general these days. And they say, they all get on the air and they say, oh, this is your station. This is your radio show.
Is it not?
Be a part of it.
I do feel like we're not just doing this for us, right?
No, you're right. But what do they actually do? Like, what do they actually do when it comes to, when I say this is yours, I'm talking about the people listening to this show. What do they actually do to demonstrate that that's the case, right? So we have, and we've talked about it this morning.
Are you setting us up for a fall?
Massive fall. All right. I hope you brought a parachute, okay?
Because I'm like, what do you think we're going to do?
This could be a disaster.
What can we do?
No, well, this is what we can do, right? So earlier this morning we mentioned we've got a brand new text line jingle. I'm very excited about this jingle.
I already remember the text line because of it.
Great. All right, I'm going to play it. If you haven't heard it yet, I'm going to play it for you again.
04800 21 945.
Now, I'd like to do stuff with this text line.
Okay.
So right now we go all over WA. We connect Western Australia. All right. So wherever you are listening right now, you've heard the text line jingle.
04800 21 945.
Send us a text with your name and where you're listening from. That's all I'd like right at this particular point in time. I would love to know where people are actually listening to us from around WA.
And the most remote location maybe too.
Oh, that'd be amazing,
I mean, there's
wouldn't
so
it?
many places in WA where there might be only 20 people in the town.
100%. All right, so let's. Those texts should start coming through in just a moment. We have actually gotten a few really lovely texts coming through since we've been talking about it this morning.
Oh, nice.
So Jason in Secret Harbour has said, my criticism is you guys aren't on long enough. Isn't that nice?
Thanks, that's very sweet.
Thank you very much, Jason.
Honestly, these are not things we need management to hear, though.
No.
I think the whole start at 5:30 a.m. Yeah, sounds great, guys. But
Kerry is in Gosnells here in Perth. Good morning, guys. Love you both. Never get sick of you guys except when you go on holidays.
Oh, bless.
All right. Rebecca in Mindari said, love waking up to Pete and Kimber. You guys literally are the best radio hosts. Been listening for years. Makes coming to work, driving my truck a dream. Keep it up.
Thank you.
This is really nice. Okay, so we've got it. Okay.
Let's go more remote.
All right, so we've got the morning, let's call them the morning check-ins.
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
let's call them the morning check-ins. People from around WA.
Checking you're all okay.
All right, so we've got now, excuse me, but your number ends in 740. You haven't left your name, but we've got a Cannington. So that's in Perth.
Yeah.
All right. We've got Jess from Gin.
Hey, okay, now we're getting a bit further out.
All right, hello, Gin.
Gin's still kind of local.
Yes, but it's all right. We've got Andrew. Andrew's driving his truck around Perth. Best breakfast show ever. Thank you very much, Andrew.
This just sounds like us patting ourselves on the back, and it's weird.
Marinko, 6112. So Bedford-Dale.
Okay.
All right. I feel like we're on telethon.
But yeah, these are still not the rest of WA though.
How far can we actually go?
WA is huge.
We've got Katanning.
Okay,
That's
come on.
still
Keep
not
them
outwards of
come
WA.
On. We want it
All
I
right.
want something from right up north.
Right up north. How far up north do you want to go?
Well, as far as you like. If you're in WA and you can hear this.
We've got an Armadale. Hello,
yeah,
Armadale.
see, I think you're missing a point here, Pete.
Hey,
it's lovely
crew,
that they're all
Justin
engaging.
here, working and listening to Perth's best radio show in Ocean Farms. All right, where's Ocean Farms?
Oh,
There you go. There's one for you.
When I get to Google it, that's when I'm talking
Here we
great.
go. Okay, so Felicity from Kalgoorlie.
Hey,
Good morning, Felicity.
Felicity, we'd love to come out to Kalgoorlie. I haven't been out to the Super Pit. I haven't been out there since Year 7 camp.
Haven't you?
Since Year 7 camp, they took us out there, and I haven't been back.
We've got
Come on.
Tyson from Geraldton. Thank you,
Great.
Tyson.
Okay.
Jesse's down in Bunbury.
Oh, yeah, Ocean Farm near Nilgan.
Where's Nilgan? I love this. We're going to play Connect the Dots.
No,
because it's
look,
going to be like,
but look,
where's that? Where's Nilgan?
We do love hearing
We've
from
got
you, though.
We've got a
This is awesome.
Pinjarra. We've got an Oakford. See, this is great.
I think
I'm enjoying
I think
this.
you're forgetting they're just in Perth.
Yeah, no, but they're still further away than
We
where we are.
appreciate you. Thank you for remembering our text line with this new catchy jingle.
I'm really excited about this.
821 945.
Casey Donovan, hello. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Casey, welcome back. How have you been?
I've been very busy, but I've been great. How have you guys been?
It's barely kicked off yet, mate. We know you're about to do 54 shows around Australia.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. This will keep you busy till the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm so excited that I get to travel around this beautiful country now.
We are currently looking at all the places that you're going to in WA.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, this show goes all around WA as well. So these people are listening. So you'll be in Harvey, you'll be in Esperance, you'll be in Margaret River, Albany, so many beautiful spots. I think what I love about this, Casey, is that, you know, people who live in these regional towns don't often get to see these incredible performances from people like yourself. So it's so nice that you're getting there.
I love it, and I love regional cities and communities. They are the most beautiful audiences, and they are just so enticed, and it's so beautiful just to spend some time out there and also bring an amazing show. And also, I'm pretty much kicking off my tour in WA, a stripped-back version. It's an evening with me and a guitarist, and it's just going to be absolutely beautiful.
Cool, yeah, Coolini Arts Centre. The other amazing thing as well is that these towns have the best pies. Honestly, seriously, wherever you go. I don't know if you're into a pie. Do you like a pie?
I'm a very plain Jane when it comes to pies. I just enjoy a plain mince pie. I don't need anything fancy. A plain mince pie. And someone said, why is it just a plain mince pie? I said, because I've tried a lot of plain mince pies and I can tell which ones are good. So I might have to try a pie.
Yeah.
Yep. My go-to is the Lamington.
put it in the
Every
schedule.
bakery, every country bakery, I go the Lamington, and that is how I will judge a town.
Oh, I don't mind a snot block.
Oh,
I do like a
it's
snot
pretty good.
block. Yes.
Oh, yuck. The
Oh,
name,
yeah.
though.
All right, okay. Yeah, I know. It's a bit.
Casey, I must admit, though, we know that you have been engaged to your gorgeous partner, Renee, for a couple of years now. How are you going to find the time to get in a wedding date when you're touring like this?
Look, I mean, it's going to be quite tricky. I've always said the joke, you know, when 2030 rolls around, when I get a few minutes, we'll finally, say our vows. But look, it's it's finding time and then, realizing that I've got to do everything or we've got to do everything. And, it's a lot of scheduling,
Do you know, there's so much romance between you two, though. I love this. So I was reading a couple of articles and I love, you had put up a post when you got engaged and you said, the day I met you, home was no longer a place. It became a person. And yes, you're a gypsy, but there's nobody else I would rather attach my wagon to on this beautiful road trip called life.
Oh, wow, Casey.
So,
and we love a road trip.
I tell you what, this gives me hope because right now we are doing something on our show called Instant Couple. Right?
Oh.
We've got Kira and Jack. And Kira's 26, Jack's 30. They were total strangers. We just said to people, we're going to try and match you up. We've put these two together and we've had them hanging out for about a week, but blindfolded so they could connect but not know what each other look like.
Yeah.
Yesterday, they took the blindfolds off and kapoo, kapoo, kapoo. It was fireworks. All over the studio.
Casey, it was amazing, honestly. And I like it, and it was so nice to actually just see that genuine, almost love at first sight kind of thing. We kind of feel like we need that in the world right now. You know, it was amazing. Yeah, incredible
I mean,
moment.
Casey, do
How
you think it's
beautiful.
possible? Because here's the thing: our whole plan was to try and take these two strangers and make them fall in love by Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day, I mean,
We've only got 4 days.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And they only saw each other yesterday. So, do you think it's possible? Because I saw that you said sparks flew the second that you met Renee, and that you two were just on, and you just knew. So, do you think that we can do this?
Look, I think the fact that you've had them blindfolded and have been able to have a real connection, real conversations, you've stripped everything back. The one thing Renee and I kind of, I guess, fell in love with was it was COVID time, so we couldn't see each other, and there was this longing. So, you know, we're speaking on the phone for hours and hours and just getting back to basics and, you know, having those really long conversations and finding everything about, you know, everyone and everything and families and, you know, painting these little pictures. And then we had a Zoom date, which was so beautiful. My partner is a lecturer, so she has all the extra bells and whistles in the Zoom realm. And she put our first date was a coffee date in, you know, a virtual coffee shop. It was so adorable. But
so cute.
They're the things I think people are kind of missing these days. It's all, you know, we want that instant gratification and all these things. So I think the fact that you've blindfolded these two beautiful humans and the fact that, you know, they've been intrigued and they're getting curious about each other, you know, building those little visions in their mind of what they look like, and to have the blindfolds taken off them and to, you know, visibly see sparks fly. I think that's kind of beautiful. So
Unreal.
I think 4 days you've got, I think it might be possible. I don't know whether it will be love, but it will be a genuine connection. I think that's really important. That's, you know, the basis to start a good relationship on.
Well,
Yes.
you would know, mate. So thank you very much. That's putting a lot of confidence in us about this. And make sure you get along and see Casey Donovan. Tickets available at caseydonovan.com. A lot of shows across WA, a lot of opportunities to go and see her. She's a star. Thanks so much for joining us, mate.
Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
Footy's back on our minds. It is back in town. State of Origin is this weekend. It's on Saturday. The gates open at Optus Stadium at 3. First bounce is 4:40. And representing WA, our very own Jake Waterman from the West Coast Eagles. Good morning, mate.
Morning, guys. It's good to be back on. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
I
Even though
know.
feels like it was a lifetime ago now.
I tell you what, I will never get tired of seeing your smile when you hear that we created that cheesy opener for you.
beautiful.
It's,
It's beautiful. Never heard
every
anything
time
like it.
it's like just this smile that goes, oh God, you guys.
Hey, mate, so we got to talk about State of Origin. It's
I'm excited.
sold
Definitely do.
out.
I'm ready to talk about it because you finally told me what State of Origin means and how it
Yeah, I
works.
just
and
poured
now
my
I'm
heart
thrilled.
out to you, and it's going to be huge, isn't it? It's massive for AFL, I think.
I think the concern we've all had, and as a spectator I've had for a while, is like, I want to see you guys go out there and play with the same sort of passion for your state that we see in NRL Origin. You know, the Maroons and the Blues and stuff. And we've always had this bit of fear, like, oh, you'll hold back a little bit. You don't want to get injured for the season.
Yeah.
But it really feels like there's this sense of, no, we're going to go out there. We're going to give it everything that we've got.
Yeah, I don't understand that chat about, you know, guys going out there and going half pace. I think, in my experiences, whether it be training or playing games, when you go sort of half pace, you're more chance to get injured for mine. And man, I'm probably not at the level yet that I can go out in the State of Origin game and go half pace and go all right. So what I've spoken about with the boys, the WA team, the coaches so far is that, you know, we're having a red hot crack. We're playing a win on Saturday night. We've got the Vicks coming over into our backyard, and we're fired up and ready to go. And it's going to be a great game of footy. I'm pretty happy to be playing in it, but I think watching it's going to be great as well. It's going to be amazing to see so many great players out there on Optus Stadium on Saturday night and giving it a red hot crack. And I mean, even talking about it right now, I'm just getting a bit fired. Yeah,
I love that idea. Like, you guys have only just explained to me that this is basically like us creating a dream team where, and what I love about that is it actually makes it feel more united and it makes it feel more about the sport than it does the competition, even though I know the competition is a big deal.
Yeah, well, we're all coming home to represent where we're from, and I've been lucky enough that I've never had to leave home. I've born and bred in WA, and I've played for West Coast, and we've got guys that get drafted elsewhere and go over to SA or Victoria. Now they're coming back to represent their home, and it's a deep sentiment in this game to be able to pull on the Black Swan. I was very lucky to do it plenty of times throughout my junior days, and as soon as I heard that the State of Origin was a concept or was coming to life, my ears perked up pretty quickly. And it's as much as when you get to represent your AFL team, it's an absolute honour, and you do everything to get a win. The state pride is something that, because it barely happens or hasn't happened in sort of 28 years or so, it's going to last a long time. Whether it's a one-off thing or it keeps going, I'm going to be able to share the memory with so many other great players that are out there going into the future.
Well, just on that, and there's a deep sense of history for you because your dad, Chris Waterman, the great West Coast Eagles player, captained the team, the WA team, the last time that this was played all the way back in 1998.
Yeah, I mean, he was lucky enough to play a few times for WA and end up captaining the last one, but yeah, I mean, it just adds to the feel for me, I guess, and I've grown up in houses looking at memorabilia and teams of what he's played for, and to be able to sort of have my own piece of history and sort of link it together with him is, I get to do that anyway, playing for West Coast, a team that he played for so many times. So, he's given me a few pieces of advice, and
I bet he has.
Yeah, he's never short of that. But it does mean a lot.
It's also nice to know the memorabilia is around the place and it hasn't all just been thrown in the pool room.
It's actually at Nan and Granddad's house.
We're sifting through the media haze to tell you what's trending.
Producer Brooke, what is trending?
Hello. Well, it was a big day yesterday, and I don't care about who played a game with a ball. I cared about the show. It was Super Bowl 60. And Pete, a team won, a team lost. You can cover that.
No, I can't cover
great,
that because
okay.
I got to be honest with you. I saw something yesterday that said something along the lines of, it's such a pain that we have to have this football game in amongst the biggest show in the world,
100%.
which is obviously the halftime with Bad Bunny, right?
Yes.
And I agree. Like I was there for that.
Here for the show, here for the ads, love it all. But I'm sure they all had a fun time running around. Look, there were so many celebs in the crowd. Kim Kardashian hard launched her new relationship with Sir Lewis Hamilton. And it's funny, there was lip readers that were actually like decoding their conversation. Imagine not being able to leave your house because your conversation is going to be lip read. And apparently the lip readers said that they saw him say that his mum wants to meet her.
Oh, come on. You know what? Yeah, that's where we're going to have the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean?
At that event. That's where they're going to be. You know what? My mum really wants to meet you. Like, come on. That is not what they're talking. He would have been like, do you want fries? Is there anything you want?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go get a drink.
Look, massive celeb crowd attendance. John Bon Jovi, Roger Federer, Travis Kelce, and our favourite, Robert Irwin was there.
Was
he?
He
was.
Was
he one of the
doing?
bushes?
I mean, he was just there in the crowd enjoying it.
One of the bushes.
Well, he's a conservative. He might have been in there. He's all about the environment.
I saw the funniest thing online of the bushes running out onto the ground and then back off again. So there was people in the bushes, right,
there was
for the halftime performance.
Thousands of bushes. So
that was
and they
great.
couldn't see. Like you could see, they didn't have much vision. They're just running out and then they ran back off. It was fantastic. That was for Bad Bunny's performance. Now I want to ask you both to have a guess at this point. How many views has the video of Bad Bunny's performance of the Super Bowl had online?
12 million. I have no concept of this stuff.
I think it's 100 million people that watch the halftime Super Bowl around the world. So I'm going to go, we're up into the billion already.
Oh, okay. You both went really low and then really high. We're at 40 million.
Okay, 40 million.
40 million views, which
I would have
is
thought more. Oh, that's pretty
crazy.
good. I mean, that's amazing. Don't get me wrong.
It's 17 hours ago. Like, we're not even 24 hours past.
Yeah.
So it could reach.
I think that if people were talking about it, it's hard to understand it unless you saw it. Because people would be like, so there was a wedding and then there was Ricky Martin and then Lady Gaga and then a guy came out with it. And it just sounds bizarre.
And that was an actual
watch
couple. That wedding was an actual couple.
They did. They got legally married. Apparently, they had emailed Bad Bunny because they're huge fans and they'd invited Bad Bunny to their wedding. Nah, you're getting married at the Super Bowl. Honestly, what a story. Huge crowd they basically had a La Casita, which is where celebrities were watching on and dancing. Pedro Pascal was there, Jessica Alba was there, Cardi B was there. It was just such a vibe. I do recommend jumping online and just having a good dance to it. And look, the fan reaction, he did sing, in Spanish. He didn't sing in English, but this fan reaction summed it up for me. I understood about 2% of what he said, but I understood 100% of what he meant.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. That was the general vibe online, which was
it.
amazing to see. You felt it.
Yeah.
And it was just good music. It was a great performance. Go and check it out if you haven't had a chance to see it.
It's Pete and Kimber's Instant Couple.
We wanted to find love, and not the kind of love that they say they're looking for on Married at First Sight. We're not looking for drama. We're looking for actual love. It's what the world needs right now.
It certainly is, yeah.
So we just said, look, if you're single and you're genuine and you're looking to meet someone, you can apply to our show. And we went through everyone's profiles. We had a look at everything, and we chose 26-year-old Kira and 30-year-old Jack.
Now, it's been quite the journey for the past week. If you've heard the last couple of days, we finally got to the moment where after a week of being blindfolded and us getting to know them getting to know each other, the blindfolds came off and they got to lay eyes on each other for the first time, and it was fireworks in here, everyone.
They were so into it.
And we were so into it. We were so excited about this whole thing, which is great. We've even had people reaching out on the text line. We brought you a brand new text line jingle this morning.
821 945.
That is catchy, and you can text us anytime. But we would love to hear from you if you think, from what you've heard so far, that we might actually get to Valentine's Day where these two fall in love.
So 131060 is the number. That's our phone number. You can call us, get on the phones. Text lines are there. Hey, Nikki said, yay, I've been listening along. What a beautiful moment. These two are so sweet together. I think it's going to be a success. Kat said, because it turned out so well last year.
Yeah, we know, Kat.
That's a fair point, Kat.
The last 2 years, it has failed. I say we put together great couples.
Yes.
And the connection and the attraction was there.
Yeah.
And then someone let us down.
Yeah. It wasn't us. I'm just going to throw that out there. We
wasn't
did our
us.
bit.
Wasn't us, but they did stuff it up. But we're not giving up on love just because a couple of people ruined it in the past.
Now, we had Street Man Sam go out on the streets yesterday and go and ask people. He went and go find some people who have been listening to the show and have been following along with the journey of Instant Couple to see how they think things are going.
All right, Street Man Sam here. I've hit the streets once again to find out what the people think of our Instant Couple. And what are your thoughts on this?
They were so cute. I feel like there was instant connection. Like, I feel like as soon as they saw each other, they were like, yes. And him saying as well that she was stunning straight off the back was such a win. Like, that would have made it sail. I feel like if it had been awkward at first, could have been a bit touchy.
What are your thoughts on our Instant Couple?
I reckon you guys have nailed it this year. Third time's the charm. They are absolutely going to get it on and get married and have lots of babies.
Stay tuned for next year's wedding.
They look really cute. They were like really excited to see each other, and they like mix well. Like brother and sister. Is that weird?
Now, I've got a listener here who has been keenly listening along. What are your thoughts, mate?
Definitely vibes, but is it acting? Does he want a visa?
That's a controversial hot take. And what do you think about Kira? Do you reckon she's in it for the right reasons?
I think so. She sounds legit. I just question him. Am I being too controversial here?
I'll leave you to it. Thank you, sir. And what are your thoughts on our Instant Couple?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Look, we're not going to get all of them. That's the case.
No. It's you know what I heard there is skepticism. Now, I appreciate healthy skepticism. You know, I don't just go blindly through this world at all.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
Yeah.
But how jaded we've all become. Everybody is so like angry at love and that things aren't going to work out that we instantly think something is up and that we can't make this happen.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't it be lovely if just for a minute we could entertain the idea of these people being completely genuine, completely connected to each other and attracted to each other, and that this could be a happy, healthy union?
Absolutely. But it would be more fun if it turned out he wanted a visa.
No. Not what
No, look,
could
I'm
go
with you.
wrong. What
I'm-
if it goes right?
In all honesty, and I'm just joking, you're so right. And I reckon there's so many people listening that are on this train as well. We want these two to fall in love. We're on this.
we do.
So get behind them, okay? Get behind this couple. Keep following the journey. We sent them on a date yesterday. We're going to bring you that coming up after 8 o'clock this morning.
It's Pete and Kimber's Instant Couple.
So two strangers. We now know them as Jack and Kira. We've been getting to know them for a week so far. We have brought them together. We want to make them fall in love by Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is this weekend, Kimber.
Look, people say it's not possible, but we believe in love.
We do. Our couple are back in with us this morning. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the studio.
Hello.
Hello, it's a pleasure.
Guys, the last time we left you, you had taken your blindfolds off, seen each other for the first time, and we thought it went smashing.
It was fireworks. That's how it felt to us. You've had a bit of time to bake on that. How was it? How was that moment? How are we feeling? Jeez,
I think we both feel the same. We're both speechless. That's the thing.
Right.
So when you write on paper what you're looking for and then you sort of see it in front of you, it's strange. So
That's really sweet. That's nice.
I'll tell you something.
That was amazing.
Just looking at the two of you, and I know it's only been a day since you've taken the blindfolds off, you look awfully coupley.
We're even matching.
Yeah, we are today. We're dressed the same colour.
You see this, Kimber? There's a lot of touching going on. There's a lot of familiarity going on here.
Nothing but vibes.
There's a lot of vibes. This is setting us up for good things.
Now, we obviously, as part of bringing you two together and trying to make you fall in love, we're like, well, we got to send you on dates. We got to give you experiences, chances to get to know each other. And so we've sent you on a date.
Yeah, that's right. We sent you off to Paint and Sip. We got a little bit of audio here of the moment that producer Ringo tells you this is what you're doing.
All right. So for today's adventure, you guys will be painting a portrait of each other.
You were right.
Yeah. How do you think that's going to go down?
She's stunning, so I should do well.
Smooth?
It's easy to look at, so easy to paint, hopefully.
Don't listen to that.
Hey?
Wow.
Already. We thought this would be a lovely date. Now, huge thanks to the amazing team at Paint and Sip Osborne Park because they facilitated this for us, and especially Jo Barnes as well, who helped guide them. She's the artist who helped guide you through your date to help paint each other, gave you some good advice. You guys are so quiet now.
Why are you so quiet? Talk to us. This looks amazing.
We don't know what to say. I mean, the date was really fun.
Yeah.
We sort of learned a lot from her as well. I was like, I haven't drawn or painted since I was 14. So.
Were you nervous about painting each other? Because obviously you want to represent the other person really well, but that doesn't mean we all have artistic talent.
I was just going to draw a smiley face at one point. I just thought.
I actually missed his shoulders for the whole thing. They're like, you can even manage shoulders and body. I was like, oh, Jesus, yeah, I guess.
Just a floating head.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, let's be honest, right? In the realms of relationships, this is still very early days as far as people are concerned, no matter how quickly we're trying to make this happen with these things. Was there any concern from either of you about offending the other person by what you might end up painting? And because very soon we're going to reveal the painting so you can see what the other did.
He was kind of worried. He was like, I don't want her hating me. I was like, it's for the fun. I was like, I do not care. Like, paint what you want. Like, I'm going to love it either way. Like, just go crazy. Like, he was like, I'm so sorry. Like, all this. I was like, go for it. I don't mind.
You know what, Pete? This just feels like, we can do no wrong.
We can do no wrong in this series. This is great.
Now, when we come back, we're going to reveal your paintings to one another. You haven't seen what each other have done yet. So we're going to do that reveal. But I also have another question that I want to come back and get the answer for, which is when you left our studio and you had removed your blindfolds, we were well aware that, Kira, you offered Jack a lift back to work.
He does have his license, guys. He does have a car. He just Ubered here.
He Ubered here because he didn't know how long he'd be, etc. And you said, I'll drive you home. And I was like, I felt nothing but vibes. And I said, if they are not kissing by the time she drops him off in the car, I will be shocked. When we come back, I want answers. So tell us.
All right, sit tight.
You dropped him off at work. What happened?
We actually didn't kiss after I dropped him off.
I'm
so surprised.
Well, hang on. There's a but. What's the but?
I think I ended up reaching out to you. I ended up going out for dinner and drinks.
Yeah.
And we maybe one or two smooches were shared, but I don't kiss and tell. So
you went on a date last night. You just went for it.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
this is
I'm
magnificent.
a big believer of PDA, to be fair, so I'm
Let's
not bothered.
just cut to the chase. Who needs to wait till Valentine's?
You're right.
Lock it in.
Yeah. So talk to us about this date. Where did you go? What did you do?
He actually picked me up from my house and went to the pub.
The Beaufort, wasn't it?
No, there was crossroad from
Oh,
there.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Queen's Hotel, I think it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're there for like 3 hours, something full.
Listen to the way you're correcting each other like you're an old married couple.
Already an old married
First date, and you went for 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it flew by, actually, didn't it?
Yeah. And the only reason I had left was because I had work. I had to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
home. I had to go to the other job. So, because I literally looked at it, I was like, oh, this
We're
is
on.
awful. Like,
And okay, who initiated the kiss?
Gentleman doesn't
Jack-
kiss and
Jack-
tell.
He did ask, though. He did ask.
Yeah,
He
yeah, of
asked
course
if he could
I
give me a
asked, yeah.
kiss first, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kira, what is it like so far? I know it's early days. What is it like to date a gentleman instead of one with an ankle monitor?
Yeah, it's a whole different world, a whole different universe to me. So I'm like, wow, I was actually asking.
We thought that
insane.
might be the case.
I feel like you're going. I feel like you're skipping over some things here. How was the kiss? Was it wet? Was it? Was there too much tongue? Like, was it a good? Did we feel good about it?
Calm down, buddy. There are just
You're making me
times.
blush.
Yeah, there are times where you just have to turn to Pete and say, "No, Pete, no."
Can you recreate
Pete,
it?
down, Pete, down, Pete.
Right,
Keep the cameras
sorry,
rolling.
Sorry. Okay. Guys, we sent you off to do paint and sip.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a little bit of fun earlier, and we thought that was one of the dates, and you've had plenty. Okay, so we have producer Ringo in here. We are going to reveal now your paintings so you can see each other's for the very first time. All right.
Whose painting do we want to see first? Do we want to see Jack's painting of Kira, or
I think so. Yes.
Yep, we
let's
want to
do-
see
yep.
Jack's painting of Kira. Okay, so here we go. The big reveal. 3, 2, 1.
I got really good
Hey.
cheekbones.
That is
actually
great.
really good.
Get out.
That's really good.
That is excellent.
All right,
Hey, I'm quite
Picasso.
proud of that. I'm quite proud of that.
You actually did a
I'm
good
quite proud
job.
of it.
That is. What do you think?
I like the hair. I think you did a really good job.
That is spectacular.
I think he has absolutely captured.
You had nothing to worry about. You've done good. Like,
I'm an
Wow.
perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist even.
yeah, no, I think you did really good. I think it's stunning. I like the cheekbones.
Jeez, I'll tell
That's
you
my
what.
version of blush. That was me trying to do that. But
Oh,
I know
I
you
thought
like
my
your pink.
cheekbones was my
You like your
chisel.
pink though, innit?
Yeah,
So-
I did notice like the little water thing was pink. I was like, good man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
there's
She loves the pink.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
He just
And it
said
just looks
she
great.
loves pink. Like they've already learned so much about each
That's
other.
wild.
The
That's totally
riffing is off the charts.
Okay, let's get the next one. Let's turn
Oh,
this.
no.
This is Kira's painting of Jack. Go. Let's see it.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's good.
Your eyes are massive.
It's good.
Hey, that would have been when we did the reveal. I was just that shocked.
Yeah, literally.
I said I look like Edward Cullen, so I mean the whiteness is there in abundance, shining like a diamond.
Very rosy cheeks.
She makes me that way. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously. Oh, God.
It's just- this is like-
I can barely cope over here.
You imagine the
This
smiles.
is the best chemistry we've ever had in here.
100%. The smiles
And
on
that
the
includes
faces.
you and me, Pete.
Yeah,
and we're meant to be
absolutely.
doing a show together.
The smiles on the faces of the people listening to this show right now, hearing the success of this so far, you guys have no idea. Like this is a massive deal. A lot with you guys, but obviously, clearly, Joe Barnes from Paint and Sip Osborne Park is very, very talented. Knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, they've done a great job. We are so happy that this is kicking off the way it is. Wow. I mean, what more can we say?
Well, we do have some more to say, right? So we need to start getting a little deep, all right? Because Valentine's Day is this weekend. By Friday, we're going to be asking you some pretty big questions. We have asked you guys to go away and write some letters to each other. Some really lovely letters, things that you hope for the rest of this week, and maybe, who knows, for what comes after. Tomorrow after 8 o'clock, we're going to be in here and you are going to read those letters out to each other live on the radio. Australian Survivor Redemption, back on our screens for 2026. The brand new host. Well, we've had a bit of trouble with this, if I'm honest, Kimber.
Yeah, let's just be up front because it's definitely starts with David and then it sounds like this.
David Jennett.
David Janney. David Jennett.
David Janney.
The Golden God.
So is it like, go officially on the record here, David, for all of us, please. Is it Gnat? Is it
Janae.
Janae? It's Janae.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, because I do so much travel with work and stuff, I get it different pronunciation in every country. So I actually don't mind. You guys can call me what you want.
You just let it fly?
Yeah, just let it fly.
Yeah, okay.
Dave. I'll call you Dave.
Gnat. Americans like Gnat. Dave is good. DG. I get DG a lot.
I like the Golden God. Was that something
yeah, I'm a
you
big fan
bestowed
of that
upon yourself, or was that?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it was. I was given a confessional in my first season of Survivor and started saying Golden God.
Fantastic.
I mean, what a life it has been. I mean, Survivor is an incredible show, and the number of seasons is just off the charts. And yet, it's still every season challenges, and every season you think you can see through everybody. You think you know how it's going to play out, and it's always a surprise. But to be able to turn it into something, you've gone along, you've gone, this is how I'm going to play, and now this is your career.
Oh, no.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's been a big turn of events. I mean, it was such a big part of my life as a contestant, and then to be able to step on the other side and host has been pretty amazing. Dream come true, really.
Because you get to walk away at the end of the ceremony and then you go to a hotel.
Yeah, I'm in a 5-star resort. Get a cooked meal. It's much nicer than
If
rice
you
and
don't
beans.
mind. Now, mate, look, I'm sure you've addressed this, and I hope you don't mind me asking, but it'd be great for our audience who listen to our show to hear it from you as well. I mean, you came in as the host with a bit of drama behind you as well, with what had happened with the previous host, Anthony LaPaglia. How was it for you settling into this role? Because I think under any other circumstances, people would have been like, yes, exciting, can't wait, he's going to be great, you know, but obviously there was a bit of baggage there.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jonathan is incredible.
That's
he
so,
was such.
I said Anthony, didn't I?
I was about to correct Jonathan. I'll let it fly.
Anthony was a great host. You know, Jonathan was great. And I know, obviously, I think for him especially, like how good that the audience was like upset that he wasn't coming back. But for me, it was a job. I auditioned for it. I had nothing to do with him being fired. And they were auditioning for the role, and I auditioned and got it. So it's like any acting role. I think there's, or television role, like the opening happens, changes happen. It doesn't seem like, you know, people don't like change sometimes, but I think in terms of who the best person to take that job is, I mean, I have the credentials. So I think they're going to be pretty happy with it. It's going to be a bit of a shock the first time you hear my voice instead of Jonathan's, I think. But after you get through that first step, you'll be like, damn.
If you're going to put anyone in the role, the experience is there. When you fly, now you do a lot of travel. When you fly, what do you put as your occupation on your flight forms?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I put actor.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
It's a good. That covers all bases.
Yeah.
Because you've done, it hasn't just been actor, you've done model, you've done all sorts of
modelling
things over your time.
Yeah. Entertainment. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you put?
I don't know. I'm asking. You can put anything you like. I feel like you tick all these boxes.
I want you to put Golden God the next time you go.
I have done that a couple. My accountant loves it when I do that.
Did you get a little bit of leeway though to put your own stamp on this role now that you're not just taking over and going to be doing what Jonathan did, but you get to kind of make it your own?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's me, but I think what you were saying before about like it's been so many seasons, why is the format still interesting and fresh? And it's our players. Because the cast all approach it in different ways. So really, I'm there as a facilitator. Like I kick the hornet's nest, you know, to try and get them to play. And they're not going to get anything by me because I've been in every scenario, but it is the players. And you think they're going to do something one way and they will do something creative in an entirely different manner. And like everyone survives in a different fashion, you know? So that's what just keeps it fresh and exciting. It's really a player-driven
And do you
show.
think that's what the people watching are getting drawn into as well? Because Survivor fans are passionate TV fans like no other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's we have a great audience, but it's like that. It's being able to dig into the minutiae of why someone made a move or did something, or whether they did this strategy and it worked, or could they have done something a little bit different. And we got 24 players. So everyone that watches can kind of watch and find someone that they're like, I would do it like this, or I would have done it like that. And you can kind of like pick your horse in the race. And it's just really interesting to talk about all those dynamics and what would have changed this and what would have changed that, because there's so much in the game. Like each move has this ripple effect that can completely change the landscape at any time. So timing is so important with
I think it's the only show where the villains are celebrated, because you feel like if a villain wins, you're like, wow, you managed to get it over everyone. On every other reality show, the villain is the person who ends up going, everybody attacked me on social media and my life has stopped. Like that, it goes the other way.
Yeah,
you know?
well, we get people coming in wanting to be villains, right? Because I wanted to be a villain, because all my favorite, because you have license to do whatever you want on our show. It's like playing Monopoly, right? You can play how dirty you want, like as long as you win. So it's this real microcosm of like people being allowed to be bad and rewarded for it. And that's just the fun part of it, you know.
Bring it on. It is back for its latest season, Australian Survivor Redemption. David, thank you so much for joining us.
Sorry,
All the
David
best.
who? David who?
David Jeanette.
Janae. Janae, you've already forgotten.
No, it's Gannat. I'm pretty confident that's what he said. Mate, it's nice to catch up with you. You know how we had Rove McManus in last week on the show?
Yeah, because he was doing a fringe show. Got him in for a chat. Hang out with him for a bit.
We haven't mentioned to anyone that I pitched something to him and I didn't think he'd do it, and he did it.
For good reason that we thought he wouldn't do it, because what you asked him to do was gross.
Why do you think
it's
it was
pretty gross?
But we used the hand sanitizer and we sanitised.
Pete asked Rove to join him in a toe wrestling competition. They took off their socks and they wrapped toes. And I don't know how I felt in that moment when I saw Rove's foot entwined with yours.
Did you feel like it was a bit sensual, or was it more like, because I thought it was powerful.
Well, I thought both of you, there was a moment, which I'm hoping we're going to hear back. I don't know how well we were recording that audio, but I'm hoping we hear it back, because Rove had a sound of surprise. It's like once his toe wrapped in with yours, he went, I heard him go, oh, as if it was more pleasant than he expected.
Okay, well, we'll review the audio tomorrow. However, I want to review the audio with Ben Cousins, because he's going to be on the show tomorrow.
Yep.
Because I want to take him on in toe wrestling next.
Do you think Ben will do it? Like Ben, I mean, we're a friend. You know, he's been on our show. We're friends, but I also think Ben can be a little bit grossed out by stuff. He can be quite sensitive to things that are a little bit gross, and I think the idea of wrapping toes with you, even with the toe sanitizer, I don't know if he'll do it.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? Because I'm going to ask him regardless.
But you know what you get to do now?
What?
Any person that you toe wrestle with, you get to start by going, well, Rove McManus did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you've already got one in the bag.
The good Charlotte boys are here in a couple of weeks. Rove did it.
I can't wait to share it tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow after 7:30, make sure you're listening.
The Pete and Kimber Show, 6 to 9 weekdays.
See the animated family comedy Goat, starring Caleb McLaughlin and Steph Curry in cinemas March 12.